What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? Finally, guys, I'm here, and I know it's been a long time. I know I've been dragging, I've been slacking on this EP that dropped last week, the live report by MI and AQ, a joint EP from MI and AQ. I know I've not reacted to any of the song. I've listened to the song, I had it immediately came out. Well, for some reason, I've been taking my time before reacting to this particular EP or any song from the EP. So today we are reacting to one of the most requested and one of the most talked about song of the EP. This one is titled Braveheart. Braveheart by AQ and MI. So let's listen without further ado. Let's go.
The best of the best, East Coast Prince. I know it's better than the rest. East Coast Prince, the rapper no one contest. East Coast Prince.
Okay.
So what do you think? You like it? Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right? Pretty good. What do you mean pretty good?
Mel Gibson as William Wallace, I'm brave-hearted, fighting for the love in this Colosseum. I'm gonna die for my freedom. Fallen angels are demons. If you walk in the wisdom, you know everything good God ever lit him. I kill him as soon as I see him. Catch him and drill him, castrate him for castigating. I'm passionately hated, patterned by greatness. My passion is elevated. I'm passing time, but no second is ever wasted. My mind is constantly racing.
I'm passing time, but no second is ever wasted. My mind is constantly racing. So you say it's passing time, but no second is ever wasted. His mind is constantly racing. That's word there. Let's listen. He said something again. He said Mel Gibson as William Wallace and Bravehearted. Those of us that are quite old, in the 90s kids, and those in the 80s, and those advanced people, if you know Braveheart, you know that Mel Gibson played the role of William Wallace as in Braveheart. So let's listen.
My palm forever each. I'm trying to reach my brothers too blind to see. I'm not trying to preach. Whether you accept the mark of the beast or accept defeat, whatever lies behind heaven's gate is what I'm trying to see.
Either you accept the mark of the beast or accept defeat. Whatever that lies beyond the gate is what I'm trying to see. That's deep. So what I think AK is talking about here is basically either you give in to them or you accept defeat. You take defeat like a strong guy. But what his goal basically is trying to see beyond what is beyond the circumstances. Now I think beyond what is above the gate is what I'm trying to say. So I think basically say that beyond the circumstances, what he's looking for is beyond his current circumstances. So let's just listen.
I'm a speech, never freedom of speech. No one guarantees your freedom right after you speak.
Freedom of speech is never freedom of speech. No one guarantees your freedom even right after you speak. We're talking about our country, talking about basically the governance and all the things. So freedom of speech, you are free to speak, but you're not. But freedom after speech is not guaranteed. Let's listen.
Your peace, no protection from politicians and police as well. This in life we're living, we're hidden inside this living hell. Feel my.
He's talking about politicians, and he said we are hidden inside this living hell. Basically saying that we are basically suffering. We are suffering in this space, in this environment. We are suffering. Let's listen.
Pain, my brother, feel my pain. My brain is in the future, my body can't conceal my range. 2020 Pyrex vision, my eyes are pale. My soul is with ancestors, I immortalize my name.
Okay, wow. AQ is really saying a lot of deep stuff here, but you can really tell that what he's telling you to feel his pain concerning the suffering and the current circumstances around the whole government, the whole space, Nigeria thing, the country we are in. And but he said that his mind he can't conceal his range because he's thinking further than whatever the current circumstances is. So I'll take it back a little. So we could just get a little bit of what he's saying, because the guy really talks deep.
2020 Pyrex vision, my eyes are real. My soul is with ancestors, I immortalize my name. Thousands are dying, the death rate is multiplying. The media data is lying, they hiding something inside them. Enterprises devising ways to increase the prices. It's money that matters to you, invincible to the crisis.
Enterprises devising ways to increase the prices. It's money that matters to you, even in the midst of crisis. I like the whole multi-rhyming scheme there, but let's go beyond the multi-rhyming scheme and talk about what it means. What it's just saying is that instead of people to look how to help others, that everybody just for their selfish interest. Even in this economic meltdown and how the whole situation and the chaos, people are just trying to gain their selfish interest, so increasing prices instead of trying to help people in the midst of crisis. So let's just continue and just listen.
I am watching the news, I am reading your tweets. I'm not laughing with you, I am keeping the peace. Never hiding my WhatsApp, got the blue tick on. Got your message clearly, read it and didn't respond. Netflix chilling, waiting for a new sitcom. Giveaways, no, my family needs my income. But here's a little game for free. You could be great, find your talent and go with God. I hope you're keeping safe.
Okay, basically it's talking about how people view celebrities and what they expect from him. Some people expect giveaways. Some people are sending him messages and he read it, but it's not replying them. So he's saying, what is also said there is that, but here's his message to us: find your talent and live on, or something like that. He said that he cannot do giveaways because his family needs his income. Well, same thing as Timothy Akulu said, he can't do giveaways because the family needs his income. So let's just listen.
Oh, my family needs my income, but here's a little game for free. You could be great, find your talent and go with God. I hope you're keeping safe. Peace.
So one thing about this EP is just a very conscious EP. It's an EP for the woke guys. And why I like this EP is that they released this EP in 4 to 5 days space. AQ and MI did this EP, and it's very current. So it's talking about the whole COVID-19, the media, and everything concerning the whole situation. So basically, AQ here just buttressed on the point of the whole environment thing that we are facing as Nigerians, and also talking about the media hiding things from us and just giving us what they want us to hear. So, and also he also talked about the pressure from people, fans, and how they might want to see him in that light of a celebrity that should do giveaways, do other things, but he is a different kind of celebrity. He's saying that his family needs income, that his advice to you is that you should find your talents and go with God, and from there better things come to you. Anyway, let's just listen. Okay.
Dear colleague, how's the holiday? I hope you solid. Please accept my apology. See, for free, I could show you a higher calling. How to get that bounce when you move like hydraulics. See this?
I like the line. I could show you a higher calling. How to get that bounce when you move like hydraulic. Okay. I like the whole how to get the bounce, referring to money and the wealth when you move like hydraulic. You know, hydraulic makes things to bounce and it doesn't affect, it makes the tire bounce and doesn't really affect the weight on the car. It doesn't put pressure on the car, it just allows the bouncing to go, and it's very flexible and causes that flexibility. So I like how Emma uses it here. And he's referring to somebody, and everybody's like, who is the guy that Emma is referring to? Me personally, I don't know. But you can see, he said he started with dear colleague, how is the holiday? So then just listen. Maybe we can get a hint of who Emma is referring to, because Emma has a lot of haters. Emma has a lot of like enemies, not really enemies, like he has a lot of rivals in the industry. He has people like Carl Dinero from Sierra Leone. That one is not even so serious with MI as a hater, but I know that his number one rival in Nigeria is Vector. So let's just listen. Maybe he was going to send subliminal shots or direct shots to some of these haters. Aside Vector and Carl Dinero, there are other haters to those people that were formerly in Chocolate City and left him there. People like Millie and other people. Now let's just listen.
Psychology of a winner is diabolic. You say you put your soul in the sound, but technically even the hole in the ground could be called a design toilet. See what I'm saying?
Okay, it said you put your soul in the sound, but technically even a hole in the ground can be called a design toilet. So what Emma is really saying here is that you might think your music is good. You might think your music is good, but any person can call it junk good music, or can call any rubbish, any trash good music. So using the illustration of a hole in the ground, you can call a hole in the ground a design toilet. So that means indirectly telling the that what you are saying as good, it's actually trash. That what is just using that metaphor there. I'm trying to figure out who am I talking to in this song. Let's just listen.
Saying some shit just different when you eyeball it. See, my morning has started before it's dawn in your city. I'm 9 calls and I'm fizzing like dry tonic. I'm busy starting companies, shooting movies, and to this you can't say what. Y'all niggas subscribe to duty. Come on.
He said he's busy, like basically saying in your city. What basically am I saying there is that he's too busy to like react to whatever the person is saying, the colleague is talking to, because he's referring to somebody here. We don't know who Emma is referring to. Please, if you know who Emma is referring to, or who you think Emma is referring to, put it in the comment section. Is it that Vector? Is that Vector, Cardinero, or maybe trying to see all those people, all those Millie, and some other people share in the music scene that is DCMI, but Victoria Kimani and co. But let's just listen. I'm taking it back a little bit, and let's just listen and just listen to what Emma is just saying here.
And I'm fizzing like dry tonic. I'm busy starting companies, shooting movies, and to this you can't say what. Y'all niggas subscribe to duty. Come on. So truly, I say this truly. You wanna get empty beef? You remember I'm not a foodie, so butter.
He said he's busy. Basically, Emma says he's too busy to react to the person, and he said he used it. I like the line. If you want to get M to beef, basically I'm not a foodie. So since he's not a foodie, he doesn't eat beef. He doesn't eat beef, so he doesn't have the time to. It's not even in that light to even diss you. That's what he's trying to say. Let's just listen.
Spread up to movie or exit from my peripheral. It's better if it is federal, cause I could never let you affect my mind state. You have a sign that says you rhyme good, but I rhyme great. I dish you, I make you famous, so what have I gained? But like shit, dollar sign show and I'm way too much.
Why does this seem? Why am I just feeling like this has a lot to do with Cardinero? I don't know, or maybe somebody else. It can't be Vector now, because he said I diss you, I make you famous. What have I gained? Like, he has nothing to gain in the diss, so he doesn't have any reason to diss the person and make the person famous. So because he doesn't have anything to gain, it's not going to diss the person. He said you rhyme good, but I rhyme great. How many other rappers rhyme like Cardinero does? I'm trying to think. Is there any other rapper, is there any other person that you feel like is hating on M that we don't know about? So I'm just going to take it back a little bit, then let's just listen.
I rhyme great, I dish you, I make you famous, so what have I gained? But like shit, dollar sign show and I'm at way to money clean, don't make EFCC climb my gate. Money legit, every time you see I'm signing my names, but y'all are Wi-Fi kings, even if you want my guy sings the side I take, please don't come back around my name.
The side I take, it's a money legit. The EFCC is behind my gates or something like that. But basically, the person is talking to. I don't know if the person is a rumored fraud or something. But let's just listen. I can't be thinking too much for MI in this song. Let's just listen.
Yeah, colleague, I didn't want to impose, but listen close, we chasing different goals. Like daytime and nighttime type of woods. We aiming for different holes. Our statements got different O's. Our pavements by different roads. We stationed by different doors. I'm not hating or dissing yours. I'm just stating a fact, not fiction. I'm making, we're risking cures.
This person, this is dear colleague. This dear colleague, he said that we are chasing different goals. Like, both of them are in different pattern and both of them are having different careers totally. So because of that, they can't even mix. That's what Emma is saying. So let's just listen.
I guess I'm just different than written code. If I gave you the shoes I'm wearing, you'd beg me to shed the load like PHCN and the discos. So fuck a list, everybody that's on the list knows. Yeah, dear colleagues, see this is my 10th project. In AQ, it's been an honor. I'm mixed in myself and Logic, yeah. Thank you, Beats by Jake.
Dear colleague, this is my 10th project. You know that Carl De Niro, there's a reaction, a diss that Carl De Niro did, both addressing Sarkodie and M and Calligraph Jones, and Carl De Niro said that he has only 2 or 3 albums, and MI has only 2 or 3 albums, and I reacted a certain type of way, and I had a lot of comments that were telling me that I shouldn't have reacted like that. I reacted like that. So MI is saying here that, dear colleague, this is my 10th project. So I just feel like this is directed to a particular colleague called Carl De Niro. Dear colleague, this is my 10th project. Then I did it with AQ and Logic and stuff like that. So I just felt like this one is for Carl De Niro. That's my best bet, Carl De Niro, because he has already addressed Vector. He has already addressed Vector, and Vector in Nigeria. Vector is almost as big as M is. So it can't be saying, MI cannot be saying like I diss you, I make you famous, what have I gained? Because MI and Vector are almost in the same power. But even though MI is a bigger rapper than Vector in Nigeria, but they're almost in the same level when it comes to celebrity status. But anyway, if you feel like this is a subliminal shot or a direct shot at Carl De Niro, if the dear colleague is Carl De Niro, please drop your comments and what you think in the comment section. But overall, this song is talking about the Bravehearted. AQ was one that even did more on the Bravehearted side, like the whole general theme of the song. AQ was one that did more on that side, talking about the whole, he's Bravehearted, how he's strong enough to stand during the circumstances, thinking beyond whatever he's facing. And even though the media sells the wrong messages, the politicians do their own selfish interests and stuff like that, he's still willing to talk and willing to chase his own goals and stuff like that. The MI now came and he directed his own message to a particular dear colleague. So anyway, tell me your opinion. Who you think MI is referring to in this track? And please leave it in the comment section. But overall, this track is a massive, amazing track. This track is a very good track. My best bet is Carl De Niro. That's who I go with. But you can tell me who you think is talking about in the comment section. Anyway, with that being said, if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to hit that like button, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see my next reaction. Peace.